Yo, what is up, guys? JDZero bringing you a Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle against Mitsuki. If you don't know, we do a lot of Wi-Fi battles time to time. Eventually, we got to the point of actually doing like 4 battles today. So basically, we're gonna show you 4 battles that we had. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So here's the first battle. She sends out her Vileplume. I send out my Dragon Slayer. And then she goes for the Sludge Bomb, doing a pretty good amount of damage, taking it out. Because it was a poison type, so I'm pretty sure if anything I was gonna, fail at this point. I also sent in Ray and see if Ray could take out the Vileplume. Decently enough, it got it halfway to where it was able to flinch it into submission and take it out. So that was a good thing on Ray's part. And then she sends out Ivy, Poison Ivy being the Venusaur. And I decided to go for another Air Slash because I'm pretty much Choice Scarf into Air Slash. And as a physical move of Air Slash should took out the Venusaur. But granted, not as much as I needed it to, but I was able to get the flinch off so I could shot off another Air Slash. Now the second Air Slash, I was hoping that it would take it out, but not even close. Goes for the Sludge Bomb, taking out Ray, almost taking out Ray. The Ray survived, and Ray goes. I go for another Air Slash, and able to take out Poison Ivy. So that was 2 poison types against a fairy type that I could have lost Ray, but I was able to survive. Then she sends out Lilligan, and she goes for the Protect. Of course, obvious thing to do is go for Protect. And like I said, I'm Choice Scarf, so all I could do is Air Slash. Honestly, that's the only move I could do. So I go for the Air Slash, almost taking it out. Couldn't take it out, but at least got the flinch, and then she forfeit the match because she didn't like the fact that she was getting flinched. She got triggered a little bit too much on that situation. Then here's our second match where I end up using a Alolan Marowak, a Slowbro, and Polygon Z, while she used the Kangaskhan, Stabilite, and Swampert. Now this match kinda took the cake a little bit, honestly, if you think about it. She sends out her Kangaskhan, her shiny Kangaskhan. I send out my Marowak, and at this moment I'm like, okay, well, one, I have nothing really good against this Kangaskhan because I don't have any fighting moves to help me out with the situation. She was able to Mega Evolve it, goes for the Earthquake. That definitely does take out Marowak, but somehow my Marowak survived the whole ordeal, and I was able to land a Flare Blitz, doing a good decent amount of damage to Kangaskhan, but sacking off my Marowak. Again, if my Marowak was kind of fast, maybe I could have somewhat of a win over that, but knowing the fact that this thing had Earthquake, I couldn't do anything about it. So I ended up sending in my Polygon Z, went for the Tri-Attack, take out Kangaskhan because at least I was able to be faster because I have Choice Scarf onto it. Then she sends out her shiny Stitch. I'm just like, you know what, let me just send you back and pit in Paul. Paul should be able to handle, shiny Stitch here. She goes for the fake out. Now is either I go for choosing in going back into Pedagogy or staying into Paul. I end up staying into Paul, and then I went for the skull to see if I could get burnt onto the stabilizer, and I wasn't able to get that. So I'm just into the point where I'm just gonna try to basically skull until I at least get a burn. If that, if not, she knocks off my item leftover, so I won't be able to get all my health back up. Knowing the fact that I do have refrigerate on this Paul here, but you know, that's again, I can either switch out, take out the stabilize here, and then switch out, get my health back up, or keep Paul on here and try to somehow take out the Swamper with Paul. But I end up switching out and switching to Digital Duck. I can't Thunderbolt because it's a ground type, so that's out of the choice. Pretty much did a pretty good amount of damage to Digital Duck. I decided to go for a Tri Attack. I was gonna go for a what was it? An Ice Beam, but even then, an Ice Beam wouldn't even do that much damage because it is Water type. So, and knowing the fact that it is a Ground type, I wouldn't be able to do as much damage as I need to this Pokemon. So now I send out Paul, and all you know, all this Swamper is gonna do, all she's gonna do with the Swamper is go for the EQ because EQ does much damage. I could go for a hidden power. I think grass it is. I think it is grass. Hidden power grass, and hidden power grass doesn't do as much damage as it needs to. And I wish I could have got the burn. I wish I could have just went for skull first and see if I was able to get the burn, and then try to go for my hidden power grass. Cause then maybe I could do something there where possibly give me the opportunity to take out the Swamper before I die off to my burn. But it ends up not being the case, and I just dies off to the burn. So that pretty much sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the third match of this one. It's gonna be me with the Turtles, the Torterra, and then Suelo, while she has the what is it called? Chansey, Miltank, and Azumarill. Pretty much good bulky mons there on her side. So again, it is what it is with me either gonna be winning or losing in this match because I'm in a predicament where I'm dealing with Pokemons and I'm dealing with type advantage that seemingly she could just spam anything that will just prevent me from doing what I need to do. So I go for the Rock Slide, try to see if I can get a flinch. She goes for a Toxic, ends up toxing my Red Bull, and now all I could do is waver and die from that Toxic if I can't switch in and switch out to any other Pokemon. I go for an Ice Beam and see how much that does. Ice Beam does not do as much as it needs to do. She goes for a Seismic Toss. That does a pretty good amount of damage, honestly. And then the poison damage on top of that. So, go for a Thunderbolt, seeing how much that could do. Probably at least get a Paralyze. If not, then that didn't happen. She goes for another Seismic Toss, does even more damage. Plus the poison from the Toxic does so much damage where I'm down to 3. I go for an Iron Head, got the flinch, and die off to the poison. So now I'm thinking like maybe I should have just went for Iron Head multiple times. Maybe I should have went for Rock Slide multiple times. I mean, those are the only ones that were doing as much damage as it needs to do to take out. But since I'm dealing with such a Pokemon like Chansey, and you know Chansey has soft boil and whatnot, this is where it pissed me off. Soft boil. Hate the move. Hate the move. Hate the move so much. And all I could do is Brave Bird. I can't do any other move because I don't have any fighting moves to take out this Chansey. And it's really annoying that I can't take out this Chansey because all it's gonna do is soft boil, and soft boil. And soft boil, you gain like a lot of health from soft boil. So for me to like keep going for Brave Bird, trying to take it out, all I could do is try to do Brave Bird, take it out, and hopefully it's weak enough for me to at least be able to what will be the word, for my next Pokemon to take it out. That's what I'm hoping for. So I go for Brave Bird again, trying to see if I could just take this. Oh my gosh, why is that snooze? Okay, hello. Snooze. Okay. Anyway, I am so sorry about that, guys, for that to be popping up in my screen. Stupid computer wants to tell me something about whatever it was. But yeah, try to go into Donatello, go for the Lisi, I missed. And she goes for another toxic. So now I'm in this predicament where I'm starting to really hate her Chansey for being here on the freaking field. I finally got the lead seat off, but that's not gonna help me at all. Since I'm poisoned, plus the fact that poison gets doubled every single turn, so now she does a seismic toss. Seismic toss does a pretty good amount of damage. I go for Iron Head. Iron Head does do a good amount because it was a crit. If anything, it could have did better. I get my health back up, and then down goes by poison. I'm pretty sure she's gonna go for a seismic toss. I was kind of expecting her to do the whole soft boil again, but she ends up not doing so. I was able to get another multiple of my health back up because of Leaf Seed that I was able to take out the Chansey, so that was good. Now I dropped again, finally taking out her first Pokemon after having to deal with losing two of my Pokemon and still getting my Pokemon half crippled and whatnot. She goes for a Body Slam, taking a crit, taking so much out of my Pokemon, and I'm gonna eventually die off to the poison. So, standing at 28 puts me at 49. Poison damage drops me to 5. So, all I need is probably one more body slam to the face, and my Donatello is out. So, that's great. That's awesome. That's GG. We go ahead, go to the 4th round here, the 4th match here, and this is a match that kind of played in my favor, honestly. Because I was tired of going that much, like a little bit of easiness on her, and she ends up sending out her what was it, Lapras, and I have my Leonardo out, but it's not my Leonardo, it's the what was it, Zoroark. So I ended up using Focus Blast onto the Lapras, taking Lapras out in one hit. She sends out her Toxic Packs. I decided to switch out Zoroark into Professor X because I'm pretty sure Professor X can handle the poison. That's fine. I don't care. Go ahead, poison him. He's gonna be fine and dandy. So now Professor X is poisoned. I can't synchronize the poison to Toxic because it's a poison type. I do get poison damage. That's fine by me, honestly. Go for a Psychic. Psychic definitely should have taken it out, but I guess it's pretty bulky, so it survived. So it survived for a 2-hit KO. I end up going for another Psychic because I know she's not gonna switch out into any other Pokemon. That's gonna be the basic thing. She's not gonna switch out. And there you go. There you go. Took out Toxapex. And now I'm dealing with the fact that Professor X is poisoned at this very moment. She sends out her Vaporeon. Now, one, I do have Psychic. Two, I have a more greater damage to give. I avoid the Hydro Pump. She does have leftovers. I am kind of dying off to poison. I'm at 14 HP now. Go for another Psychic, see if I can at least end up getting a crit or something. And that doesn't happen. Then she gets more HP back. So now I'm in a situation where my Professor X dies off, and then sit in my Leonardo, and my Leonardo will be still, I would consider still the Zoroark, I think it was, that I switched back in to go and throw off a Dark Pulse, ending the Vaporeon, end up winning the match there. Again, out of the two matches that I pretty much lost in, I pretty much won in the other two matches. So, if you guys enjoyed this, please comment, share, subscribe, the like button, picture, score, shades, so I stay awesome, guys. Bye.